It's Vuvuzela time. Welcome back. Today we're chatting to Warren Lamprecht, who owns Ocean Designs and Jewellery Brokers. Welcome to the Vuvuzela.
Hi Mandy, thank you for having me. It's a great honor to be here, and yeah, it's looking great.
Warren, tell us how you got into this business and a little bit about yourself and your family.
Okay, I started with the diamond trade when I was 18 years old, and I started at the bottom and I've worked myself up to the top. And then I changed from diamond polishing and that, I went into the jewelry industry. And I've become so passionate about the industry because I get to make people's dreams come true. You know, no one can experience what I experience when you deliver that ring and you see a little tear run down, or, you know, the excitement in the people's faces, you know, and that's what I live for. So I've been in the industry for many years. And now with the jewelry industry, I've got a fantastic team. Our base of operations is in Johannesburg, in Germiston. I've got a fantastic team. I've tried to find guys this side that can, you know, a little bit closer to homes, and nobody can beat my team back in Johannesburg. They're reliable, they're honest, they know, you know, that I like to go the extra mile for my clients. So that's why most weeks I travel to Johannesburg, get the orders done there, and I come back to Ballito.
And the family, man, you've got the most incredible family and great support.
I must tell you, I think that's my number one passion, is my family. My children, they're everything to me. My wife, Amelia, she has supported me. She's the most amazing person. From the first day I met her down-to-earthness, she's just amazing. That's the only word I can, you know, say about my wife. She's so supportive. My, you know, rock. So yes.
Well, you know what, the world just opens up and creates so much more when you've got support and love in your life. And just tell, what is your actual passion? What do you enjoy designing the most?
Well, look, with me, a lot of the orders that I'm getting now, which I'm very grateful for, is people that's either lost rings or the rings have been taken from them, stolen or that. So, you know, they come to me with pictures that they can't go to a convenient, you know, general jewelry shop and have it something made. They come to me and I can recreate those sentimental pieces that they thought they'd lost forever. I can recreate that, and you know, it's such a special, you know, a thing for me that I can recreate that I can get those pieces back on their fingers or around their neck or in their ears. And it's not the monetary value, it's the sentimental value that I give back to them. So that is very special to me, and that's what I'm enjoying most at the moment. So I'm getting more and more calls for that, is that things that have been lost or taken, can you give me back the ring that my mom gave to me when I was 16, or can you give me the pendant that my grand bought for me in England and which has now been stolen? So that is very special to me, that I can give that back to my clients.
Do you think that people, due to COVID, have actually become more sentimental, and that is why you get in these inquiries to recreate pieces that families that are heirlooms or have been passed down?
You know, with all of us in COVID, we had to spend a lot of time at home, and I think it gave us a lot of time to go through our stuff and clean out the safes and things like that. And then, you know, like you say, people go through pictures and see, you know, oh, I would love that ring back or that pendant back. So I think, yes, COVID has definitely caused like a sentimental, you know, surge, that people want those things back that they haven't thought of for years. So yes, I definitely do think COVID has increased that. Yeah.
Warren, what is the difference? Yes, you do design, but you're also a jewellery broker. What does that mean?
Okay, it's very simple. A lot of the times, like I said, people have pictures or designs in mind, and they even contact me on WhatsApp and they tell me, you know, Warren, my wife's birthday is coming up, I need a pair of earrings. So that's a very basic start. So, you know, that could be anything.
And it's a man asking for a pair of earrings for his wife.
His wife. So, you know, I'm under a lot of pressure with the ladies. So what I do then is I first find out you know, what size. Very simple question. They take a ruler and they can tell me in millimeters, look, we're looking for 1.5 millimeters, we're looking for 2 millimeters, you know, so they give me a rough estimate on size. Then they tell me, you know, due to their budget, will it be silver, which will be the cheaper option? Will it be yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, or platinum? So once I get a roundabout idea of what they want, then I can go start looking for designs, and I send them maybe 2 or 3 pictures, and then they say, okay, rule that one out, let's do that one, rule that one out, and then at the end we come up with something specific to them. I must say, the jewelry that I make, I don't mass produce. I'm not going to make 5 of this. I do it for client specific, and it's always different. I don't think I've made one piece of jewelry that is the same for another client.
Which just makes it so unique. And what is possibly your most favorite piece that you've ever made?
Sure, that's a tough question. You know, I'm going to go back to my wife. You can see she's always on my mind. For our 10-year anniversary, we got engaged in Sharkers Rock and we got married in Salt Rock Hotel many years ago. So on our 10-year anniversary, I designed and I made a very special ring for her. And I actually took her down to where we got married without her knowing, and I had my 2 little daughters with me, and I kind of re-proposed to her and say, you know, are you sure you still want to be with me after 10 years of marriage? And it was very special. So that's, you know, a memory that I make. But I must also state that every piece that I make, you know, I like to create relationships with my clients. They're not just a number. Once they've paid me, they're gone. It almost becomes like family of mine. I've got many clients, you know, in Ballito and Johannesburg, and even starting in Cape Town now. I get to know them, I get to know their family. So for me, it's a bond that I build with my clients, and I want them to know they can trust me and just contact Warren. You know, even if it's not for a sale or advice, I'll even come and join you for a cup of coffee if you're not sure, and I'll give you the best advice that I can. So those bonds I love to build. So I'm a people's person.
That you are. Warren, it's been incredible chatting to you today, and just thank you for the love and care that you show your customers and in every single piece that you make. And to our viewers out there, we'll be sharing details on how you can get in touch with Warren. And just remember, for that special, unique piece that you may need designed, regardless of budget, if you just need somebody to discuss it with, Warren's your man, and we will be sharing his details with you. Thanks so much again, Warren.
Thank you for having me. It's been, like I said, a great honor to be here, and I'm here for the clients. Like you say, contact me, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Till next time, stay safe.